Are you living a life that is expected of you, or are you living the life that you want to live?
Live happy, fun-loving, and carefree.
I'm Rob, and our goal truly is to help you live happy, fun-loving, and carefree. I don't really enjoy controversy. I have no desire to be confrontational with anybody. I could never be a lawyer, no way, no how. And so I'm not a stir the pot kind of guy, stir the you know what. That really never ever is my goal. I just want to share with you our journey and the things that I've learned, the things that we're doing, with the goal of helping you decide how you want to live your life, that you're in control, that you're driving the bus in your life. And I wrote a book exactly 10 years ago. It was published, Sail the Seven Seas of Freedom, Living the Pirate Lifestyle. And the saying here at the bottom is, deferring life until later is like saving sex for old age. And let me just read you a little section here in the preface that I wrote. Why does your life suck? Maybe it started when you attended the college your parents wanted you to attend instead of the college that you wanted to attend. Maybe you moved into a charming house in a proper subdivision with an appropriate car in the garage when you really wanted a comfortable log home on a beautiful lake with a dirt-covered four-wheel drive pickup truck in the driveway, or any other multitude of reasons. The point being, most likely, you are living the life expected of you rather than living the life that you expected. And again, that is what this is all about. Living happy, fun-loving, and carefree, whatever that is to you. If you want to live here, I'm in my backyard, chickens right over there. You know, if the sun's shining in my face, you know, this is the life that I want to live. If you want to live this life, great, but that's not my goal. 10 years ago, we sold, well, actually now it's been 15 years because I wrote this 10 years ago, but we sold everything we owned. We sold the house, we sold all of our vehicles, all our everything, and we bought a sailboat and we moved on to that and we lived on that for 9 years. That was a chapter in our life. And, you know, now we're living in this homesteading chapter. I've always been that way since a little kid, as long as I can remember. I was a handful for my family because I was always walking to the beat of a different drummer, doing things my own way, questioning why you have to live a normal life. Why can't you live whatever life you choose? And that's really, really what I want, what we want for you. And that's my goal when I make these videos, is to share with you, to hopefully motivate you, to inspire you, and give you some guidance and some steps of the things that we do so that you can make those choices in your life. And it's always baffled me my whole life when people say, oh, you're so lucky to be able to do this. Oh, I wish I could do what you're doing, but I can't because of this reason or that reason. You know, that's a bunch of hogwash. When you get up in the morning, you make the decision of how to live your life. If you want to live out here in the woods, then go for it. You can do it. If you want to live in an apartment in New York City and that's been your dream your whole life, hey, that's great. We all can get along with whatever choices that we want. If you want to live different than me, if you want to have a different view on something than me, we can be friends still. That doesn't mean that we have to hate each other just because we want to do things different. I truly, truly want to help you live your happy, fun-loving, and carefree life, whatever that is for you. And it's just, it's sad that so many people are just passengers in life, that I don't want to be 90 years old and say, what the what happened? What's going on? Why didn't I enjoy life every day? And that's what this saying about deferring life until later is like saving sex until old age. This concept of being a little kid and then being a bigger kid and going to school and getting a job and working hard and saving money and working until you're 1,000 years old, and then you retire, and all of a sudden now you can enjoy life. In today's world, it doesn't have to be like that. That's the way of the dinosaur. There are lots and lots of people. You can start right in your 20s and live the life that you want. You can get a piece of land. Oh, I don't have money to do that. If you really, really want to do something, you can do it. The problem is most of us don't have any idea what we want to do. I know I certainly didn't when I was younger. And, that's the journey. That's the life is chapters. So my thinking is just get out there and just do stuff. How can you possibly know what you really want to do until you try stuff? So just go for it. Do things that make you happy. And if it doesn't work out, then turn the page and start a new chapter and do something different. A lot of people were like, how could you possibly move off the boat and move back to a house? We lived on a sailboat full time for 9 years. I can count the number of days on my hand that I didn't sleep on the boat. And, that was to go to things like weddings and birthday parties and, unfortunately, funerals. Those are just, the things that happen in life. But you're always progressing and moving forward. So when you try something new and you try it, and if you like it, do more of it. If you don't like it, do less of it. Say, well, that's, not what I expected, so I'm going to do something different. So my piece of advice there is things that make you happy, do more and more of, and things that don't make you happy, do less and less of. And eventually you'll get to where you want to be. Sure, it's not going to happen today or tomorrow or the next day. When we moved onto the sailboat, it took us about 6 months. Once we said we are moving on the sailboat, we made a mark on the calendar and we worked toward that goal. So the problem is it's just easy to, Monday turns into Tuesday, turns into Wednesday, and before you know it, here it is the next year, and then all of a sudden it's the next year, and you're like, what the heck happened? So again, I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to argue with people. I really dislike confrontation. I'm a happy-go-lucky, let's do things the fun way. If you don't agree with my opinion, we can still have dinner together. We can still talk. We can still be friends. That's just who I am and who we are. So please don't be offended by anything that I share in a video, because that is certainly not my goal. My goal is just to provide information, and sometimes it may seem like it's on one side of the fence or the other, but it's really just information for you to use so that you can live the life that you want and not a life that the whole world expects of you. So please live happy, fun-loving, and carefree. And if you enjoy this and you want to hear more about this, please subscribe so you'll be informed when the next video comes out, and watch another video with some more information in it. And it's just enjoy life. Get up in the morning, drink your cup of coffee. Don't stress about all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world that you can't control. It's like you can't control the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails to get where you're going.